Hello there, Dr.Onalee here, host of Coming Home. I did just realize you can in the background see my little money table over here. Just going to go ahead and throw it out there. One of the greatest things I've done to heal my money relationship, and I did learn this from my mentor, is to pull out cash and to sift it and to sort it and to put it into different jars based on different percentages so that you can be abundant in all areas. So just throwing that out there, definitely can have more money conversations, but here's a little abundance amplification for you all today. I went live on Instagram at Dr. Onalee today about manifesting your man. So I'm going to talk more about manifesting in general here, but if you want to go deeper around your man specifically, go tune in and listen to that. This came up because I was on a final group coaching call that I did. I led an entire group of some beautiful, powerful clients of mine in April. And at the end, we did a final closing 1 hour call together. And something really profound came up. And the woman actually ended up joining for May, which is amazing because the shift was really big. And I figured, let me go ahead and share it with so many more people because it is that beneficial. I've been a healer, a coach, a mentor for 7 years now. I'm going into my 8th year. So I have worked with all walks of people, thousands of clients. I used to lead courses and especially around weight loss. I had a course called Love Yourself Thin and Inner Goddess Academy. So if you're an OG, you know about those courses, you probably took them. And if you're new, let me tell you a little bit about my take on manifesting weight loss. So it seems like this episode is going to be more geared towards weight loss and physical health and beauty, but you can apply this to anything that you are manifesting, any area where you feel like you're taking the action. Maybe you're even hiring the coaches, you're buying the courses. Maybe it's money and you're stuck with that and you can't seem to figure it out and it feels like nothing's working for you or what used to work for you isn't working anymore. There's a reason behind it. And so, what I shared with this client, which is really profound, is that if we have associated pain with the desire we're wanting, we're not going to allow ourselves to go there. Our ego wants to prevent us from pain all the livelong day. So we might be saying, I want to exercise. I want to lose 30 pounds. Why would I not want that? I want $10,000. I want my own business. I want to raise. Why would I not want that? I want my husband. I want my soulmate. I want somebody to date. Why would we not? Because pain. Underlying pain. So when I got down to the root of it with this client, what we really discovered is that when she was happy and joyful and fit and exercising, she had associated that with her partner who would try to bring her down. Whenever she was in a happy, joyful state because she was with a narcissist, he would always bring her down and he would make certain comments. He would say things. And so she created this association with, which is joy comes from, confidence comes from, happiness comes from when I work out and I eat well and I look good and I feel good. But then I also associate that joy and that happiness and looking good and feeling good with that's when my partner is worse to me. So it could be all the live long day, hundreds, $1,000s later of why is nothing working? Well, because of that. You don't want to add on more pain to your nervous system. So you block it out. You skip your workouts, you cancel your membership, you overeat, you binge, you do all the things. And then what happens? You try to fix it with the thing that's not even the problem. Like I wish the whole planet could hear this conversation right now. You're trying to fix something that is only 10% of the problem. The 90% is what I just shared. That you have your desire entangled with potential pain and heartbreak and disappointment and getting criticized, getting judged, people being jealous. So I've had clients before, this one's more serious, but who have been sexually hurt at a time where they were a certain weight that they keep wanting to go back to and they can't reach it or they can't have it last. So you bet your bottom dollar that losing weight for her and keeping it off is incredibly hard, even though that's her desire, that's her goal. And she puts money towards it and she moves towards it. But it doesn't work and it doesn't last. A lot of us beat ourselves up and we think we should just eat better. We should just work out more. It's obviously that's the problem. It's not. There will be something within you that does one thing. You eat one kind of food or something that is completely throwing you off from hitting that weight because that's how powerful we are to prevent our pain. Our pain that we feel like we cannot handle. That pain was too much for her to handle. So we had to do some deep healing work, obviously. And she eventually did. She eventually started shining bright and beautiful and making a ton of money and all these things. But this was the root of it. I've had clients where they were a certain weight and all the girls then were jealous and thought that that woman was taking their man. And so she associates the weight that she wanted to be at with other women hate me. They're jealous. They think something that isn't even true. That's a painful experience as a human to feel really left out and really misunderstood, really isolated, pushed out, throwing sticks and stones. So in the name of avoiding that potential pain and hurt, she won't allow herself to get there. So with men, if you've been cheated on, you've been ghosted, a man you completely opened your heart to, fell in love with, pulled the rug out under you, and you found out the one you were least expecting cheated on you. Gasp. Pain. Out of nowhere pain. Unexpected pain. Sick to my stomach pain. So I might be sitting here hiring all the coaches, all the mentors, doing all the courses, but if I don't get to the root of this, if I just focus on dating, how to create a better bio on a dating app, go meet more people here, go do this, go do that, 10% of it. It's not that you just take no action, but if you have a deep rooted fear of that, oh my God, kind of feeling, and oh my God, what if it happens again? I guarantee you're going to keep attracting duds, situationships, avoidance, narcissists. But here's the caveat to all of this, my friend. In the name of avoiding that pain from being with a partner who you actually really love, you settle for somebody who's not even capable of love, and you actually end up experiencing tremendous pain throughout the relationship and when it ends. So I started to discover this because I realized when I was in a narcissistic relationship 7 or 8 years ago, on every date, it was always an argument. There was no happiness. There was no joy. We always left feeling upset. And I realized I would also ruin the date in the name of me having fear of him cheating or leaving. And then in the end, he did cheat and he did leave. So what commitment I made to myself was that in the next relationships, if somebody cheats or leaves, I'll only handle it when they cheat or they leave. I'm going to do my best to be with the most honest person, but even the most honest person could cheat. I can't control them and their actions and what they choose. I'll choose the one who seems like they have the best character, but still at the end of the day, I can't prevent them from cheating or not choosing me. I can't. I don't have that kind of reign of control. And so what I made a promise to myself was that I am not going to worry and fret. Does that mean I never have a thought? Absolutely not. But I snap my finger and I get out of it quick because I made the commitment that if they cheat or they don't want to be with me or they leave me, they walk out one day, I'll handle it then. Because either way, you got to handle it then. So might as well enjoy the relationship and trust the person after you've already filtered through and selected who you think is the best partner for you. Because you are the one who also really suffers. And then by you suffering, they're suffering. And then usually that's even why they cheat. But it's also because they're not the best kind of person. We are powerful in preventing our pain. There's other things I've noticed with clients who don't want to lose weight, even though they say that they do, is that then they have to go get new headshots. Then they have to go get a whole new wardrobe. Then, this is the biggest one I see for most women, everyone's going to make comments. Oh my God, you look so different. What did you do? I didn't even recognize you. And it makes you feel, did I not look good before? And then everyone's like, how'd you do it? What'd you do? And then you feel uncomfortable. So in the name of not wanting to feel uncomfortable and people to make those kind of comments, we stay the same. Because think about if you had a dramatic transformation, you actually lost those 30 pounds you keep saying about every New Year's. You're going to look different. People are going to say things. People are going to think things. That will be a big transformation. So I'm here to tell you right now, you can handle the comments. I guarantee at the weight you're at, people probably still make comments. People will make comments, but when you know that you can handle them because you're secure in your weight loss journey or how you look, let that override you preventing yourself because of all the comments and the experience you're going to get with all the attention. I know for me, leftovers was a big thing. I used to be a very big overeater and a binge eater. And so when I stopped wanting to take leftovers home or I didn't finish my plate, which never happened before, and I'm a swimmer too, I could eat 3,000 calories a day and not get full. But if I'm not actively swimming that way, I definitely cannot. And so I had to be okay. What I taught myself was that I would rather have the judgment of the waiter or the pressure. Come on, take a box. Oh my God, you barely ate anything. Oh my God, you're not going to take that. Or the judgment potentially of a date or somebody I'm out to dinner with of thinking that I'm being wasteful or I didn't enjoy it or why would I not take a box or why did I not finish my food? Because to me, taking a box means I'm going to go home and I'm going to binge eat or the next day I'm going to keep eating and keep going down the rabbit hole. I'm not saying I literally never take a box, but now it's very, very rare. And it's very rare I finish my whole plate of food. But what would stop me was the comments or them having a certain thought. But that's when we give our power away. That's when I allow a waiter or my boyfriend to be more powerful than me. So I had to start doing what honored me. I had to know I'm not intentionally trying to waste. But my body's not a garbage can where I just have to eat it because somebody else thinks I should. So being okay with other people, with what other people are going to say and think about you based on your new transformation. So this one's a little short. It's a little sweet. I invite you to go take out your journal, pen and paper, whatever you need to do. I would actually write it though. I wouldn't just do it in my notes, in my opinion, in the phone. And I would go look at what I would write the journal prompt, what within me doesn't want to lose weight? What within me doesn't want to look beautiful? What within me doesn't want to be wealthy? What within me doesn't want to be married? What within me doesn't want it? What am I afraid of? What bad thing do I think will happen? What do I think I can't handle? And so this episode right now is just about getting curious and seeing there's so much more to it than just certain weight loss things and certain money courses and investing in this. Have you ever seen or realized why it works for some people and then some people, they do the same thing and it doesn't work? Because it's our energy, it's our thoughts, it's our fears, it's our beliefs. And that's a lot of what my work is. Coming home to yourself, getting to the root, getting to the surface and not just blindly following advice and what works for everyone, going within. Like doing these journal prompts, for example, you're going within. I'm not telling you exactly what your answers are or what to do or what diet to do or what offer to put out in your business. I want you to go in and I want you to reflect. And so if this is the kind of style of mentorship, healing, and coaching that you're looking for, I invite you to book a 1-hour call with me, or you can do 6 sessions with me plus the Woman in Power course, or 3 whole months with me of a weekly call, unlimited text and voice note support, and the Woman in Power course, which for both of those, you get lifetime access and instant access. So that course will keep growing. There is a code right now, at least at the time of this recording, manifest. And at the time right now, it is 33% off of those offers. So if you want to take advantage of that, you want to sign up, definitely go ahead and just click those links and go for it. But at the very least, I invite you to a call if you're wanting some of my one-to-one support. I'm so happy that you were here. I can't wait to hear about how this resonates. Go try this on. Go get curious. Go see what's underneath the thing that feels so blocked and so hard. And no matter what you do, it doesn't work. I have so much more to say on this, but it will keep coming out in more episodes. So have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll be talking to you soon.